Happy New Year to all of us. I know you are excited to be alive and to have experienced 2026. It is not easy because so many desire to be alive in this year 2026, but they are nowhere to be found. And I know you are so optimistic that this year will be a very nice year, a very good year. But let me tell you an undeniable fact. Now, if you don't plan yourself very well this year, you will still end up the way you have been ending up in other previous years. I know some of you have written long notes of New Year resolutions. It doesn't end with those resolutions that you are writing. How intentional are you about those New Year resolutions? Well, I've not come to waste your time in this video. I have come to give you tips that will keep you going, that will make you to testify by the end of this year, 2026. Now, I have only 3 questions that I will ask you. If you're able to ask yourself these 3 questions and give good and correct answers to those questions, I tell you that this year will be a very exceptional year for you. Now, let's delve straight into what we have today. Now, one of the questions is, what are my income plans? What are my income plans? What plans do you have for your income? How do you want to source for income? What plans do you have to get money this year? So, if you have not asked yourself this question, begin to consider it. What are my income plans? So, if you ask yourself this question and you are able to provide answers to it, you are already on your way to making a headway this year, 2026. What are my income plans? What are my plans to getting money? Now, the second question is, what are my savings plans? So, what plans do you have for savings? So, you have to make more investigations on how to save. So, look for a better way to save, so that by the end of the year, if you need more tips on how to save, I can guide you. You can just write guide or help on the comment section. I will give you some tips on how to save. Now, if you're able to answer this question, now let's move to the next one, which is, what are my investment plans? So the last question you should ask yourself, and if you're able to answer this question, believe you me, by the end of 2026, we'll be testifying and glorifying God for the year 2026. So what will you ask yourself is, what are my investment plans? So what plans do you have for investment? If you don't have any plan already, you can start making inquiries on where to invest. You can invest in shares, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in anything. Now, back to that, your savings plan. You can save to invest. You can actually save to invest. So look for a way to invest, either short-term or long-term investment, that its return of investment will be huge. You understand? Don't just keep your money dormant like that. So look for investment plans. And I tell you, by the mercies of God, by the end of 2026, all of us will be rejoicing. Thank you and God bless you.